Hey, so guys, welcome to today's one. My name is Debs and welcome back to another build video. Today I'm going to show you a new build for Warlocks. Not infinite ignition Warlock, but it does can give you infinite ignition if you have necrotic or anything like that. But anyways, I'm gonna use a popular Warlock helmet. Dawn Chorus recently got buffed back to the original state when it came out. Your DVAC projectiles ignite targets on impact. Your scorch deals additional damage and builds to more powerful ignitions. Dealing damage with scorch or ignition grants melee energy. So basically our build going to be on melee, super and grenade and cluster. You really don't need weapons, but if you want to go weapons, go, it's your choice. But for the stats I'm using is you really don't need also health. You can go with your super or whatever, just you don't need health. I got my health armor, so that's the problem. I really don't need health. You can go melee, super, class and grenade stats or on the weapon stats too. But anyways, try to get a maximum 140 melee stat for your high melee damage and 100 grenade stat and over 100 super stat like 140 or something. And your class stats, you really don't need class stats because we're using the Emperor of Singeing, which gives you class ability when you scorch target. Basically our build is going to be, we use our heat rises, then we just keep killing ads, or when you scorch targets, you can see you get your melee back faster. And on the same thing, if you do the with bigger targets, you can see my hit resist keep going. Use your class ability, then use your melee ability. So when you scorch target, you get your melee back. You see it's 90% back already. And it's going to be much better. This is also infinite ignition build, like the Yonoya, which is really annoying. I have to switch class for that or it will be keep going. You can do the same thing if you can get infinite ignition. This is really nice build because you can get your really back faster just doing this. Hey, I'm not using anything. You can see the targets keep getting scorched for the infinite ignition. So basically this is a melee spam build, also your class ability spam build and healing spam build too, because the mods and the fragments I'm using, you will get everything back faster and faster even if your super is ended. And you can make this better if you use 4-piece armor set from the Pit of Heresy dungeon. This is going to be much better too. But when you spawn ads like tanky ads or something, look at my meter. Right, so I'm on heat rises, right? And I just need to get one kill while I'm in airborne. So airborne means basically I need to float on air and get a kill with a melee. Or you can do this. Use your incendiary snap, then go up and it will instantly give your melee back. just by doing this. I can also do one more thing. You can use, if you want to keep spamming your grenades, you can use impact induction for healing yourself and keep the hit rising up down higher. And also firepower, but you need to switch to heavy-handed because I'm not using any firepower. You can make orbs from that. Wait, oh, sorry. Spawn the enemies from here. Hey, when you're airborne, you can see it gives your energy, melee energy back so fast. Like, if see, you get your almost melee energy back, but you can get to use your Helion and then use the incendiary snap. You will get that your melee instantly, cause your Helion also ignites targets, and when you do that, your grenade also gives your melee back, cause your Helion is giving damage, causing damage with the powered melee. Attack reduces your grenade cooldown, and you can also do the one thing with the grenade. Attack causing damage with grenade reduces your melee cooldown, which can be really nice if you want to do rotation on the field. And let's just say you used your melee, you don't have anything to get your melee back, so you can do one thing: just scorch a target and then you can get back your melee back, cause you can easily proc multi-target ignitions or scorch easily with their many ads. But we can't, I don't know if you can proc infinite ignitions like mine. Like this, if you can do that, or if your game can do that, fine. Or if you still can get the infinite ignition on single target like bosses or anything like that, that's not a problem. So look, I'm gonna change to bots, the vanguard bots. If there's so many ads, like there are tons of ads, and you don't have any abilities on its ready, so you can do one thing: use a perfect fifth or sky burner sword, or you can use Prometheus lens. Just ignite them and look, and you will get your abilities back and even super back faster. You can really easily do this cause multi-targets is easily to proc ignitions, and when you use your melee, and you will get your instantly melee back. This is the build, guys. Got my melee back again, melee back again, melee back. Alright, so let me change the subclass and let me show you what fragments I'm using and what aspects I'm using. So for the super, you always need to use daybreak, cause daybreak position increase scorch damage with dawn chorus. Obviously do that. Phoenix type for high uptime of your class ability energy. You can use your favorite movement abilities. Mine is past glide or strafe glide. I usually do two of this. Use two of this. Incendiator snap. And you can also use celestial fire, but celestial fire I really don't like it because it's just single target, good for single targets. But for multi targets, incendiary snap is really nice. Healing grenade, obviously, if you're doing solo activities or if you're doing party mobs, you can switch your grenade to something. Forge grenades, a solar grenade, maybe thermite grenade. It's your choice. For the aspects, you always need heat rises cause when you final push while airborne increase the duration of heat rise and gain melee energy. Helion for your uptime of your Scorch and Scorch taxes easily to get Scorch with Helion, so use that. I'm using Embrowse Engineering. I already told you guys to use Embrowse Engineering because when you Scorch targets, you case your class ability faster, which is going to be really helpful with finish step because it really takes less time to generate energy. Ember of Char, use solar ignition spray Scorch to affected targets. With solar formations on, it gets insanely good. Ember of Repson, use solar ignition have increased area of effect. That means if there is like close enemies, really close enemies or farther enemies, it will scorch instantly. If they're really close to each other, it will scorch. If they like little bit farther, it will also scorch. It's just radius. It just increases radius. That's it. Ember of Ashes, you apply more scorches stacks to targets. This really gets really good with the solar formations on. Your solar ignitions do increase damage in increased radius. It's really nice with this build. And for the weapons, you can go anything on the kinetic slot by like using force mobilizer because it comes with kinetic tremors and shoot to loot, so you can get your ammo back on your magazine. Any special or heavy ammo, you will get your ammo back instantly with the shoot to loot and kinetic tremors on. And you can easily break barriers with this weapon. It's a really nice barrier. If you don't have this, you can use any other barriers or anything like that. It's your choice. But for the Scorch thing, we need to use some Scorch weapons like Ergo Sam, like Skyburner's Oath. You can easily proc Scorch with the Skyburner's Oath. I really like this weapon, but it has burning ambition. When you deal a sustained damage, you Scorch targets, and when you deal more Scorch to the targets, it's in Scorch, which is going to ignite the enemies, and ignition going to spread. And you can also use Prometheus lens. It also is spread scorch when you kill an enemy. Doesn't spread scorch when you damage. Or you can also use Tommy's matchbook, which also gives you scorch when you deal sustained damage. It's also a nice weapon. While ignition trigger is active, final boss with this weapon Kiryu and sustain fire scorches your target. Or you can use any burning ambition weapons on the legendary slots. That's your choice. For the heavy slot, I'm using garage because I really like using garage. You can use any burning ambition weapons on the heavy slot too. Okay, for the mods, I'm using weapons mod because I thought I need to use a weapons mod, so I'm using one weapons mod. You can go with melee, high melee stats, high grenade stats, not high grenade stats, you just need 100 grenade stats, that's it. Super stats is going to be over 100, like 140 or 150. Melee also going to be 140 or 150. Class you can use like 80. You don't need to get higher than 80. It's 80 is fine, but you can go 100. Weapon, you can also go weapon, high stat weapon like 80 or 70. Health, you really don't need health armors, guys. I am unlucky with the Dawn Chorus. I have health armors on Dawn Chorus, so that's my bad luck. But you really don't need health on this build. And for the mods, I'm using Dynamo on the armor mod, helmet armor mod, assist to gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. Basically, you can use the assist to assist, or you can use the hands-on to get your super back, because you're going to use melee all the time. So use your assist to assist and one hands-on, because your Helion is doing great damage, so you can get your super back too. Okay, on the arms, you really need to do this two of this. Simple intention causing damage with a power melee attack reduces unit cooldown, because incendiary snap all the time. And same thing with the Helion, causing damage with a grenade reduces melee cooldown. So your uptime of your melee and grenade will be always. And heavy element for creating orbs of power with your incendiary snap. For the chest, I really don't know about chess which activity you're running. Just it's your personal choice. Use your resi small. You can also use a scavenger for your special ammo regeneration, anything like that. Alright, let's go to legs. I'm also using strand, not strand weapons, that is a mistake, but you can also use absolution, 2 absolution and 1 recuperation. Okay, over here, this is really nice option to use your Reaper, because you always going to use Reaper like class ability. When you use class ability and get a final blow with your weapons, it will give you power and powerful activation. It will, when you use incendiary snipe, you create orb of power. You use your class ability to get back your orb of power. And special finisher for special ammo weapons like Prometheus lens, like Ergo Sum with perfect pick. It's really nice. Okay, so that's it for the Dawn Chorus build. Hope you enjoyed watching this build. If you guys are, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next build video. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye.